like a mentor and just as a guy too. He's a great guy. I don't know if you can find anyone that'd say a bad word about him.
What were some of the lessons you learned learning football under him?
Man, I don't know. It's been so long since you know, I've thought about the high school days. It's weird. You come back here and it kind of, you know, kind of floods back to you a little bit. I think one thing I always, you know, really appreciated and respected about Coach Nelson is how much he cared about individual players. And it's, you know, it's high school football. He's a gym teacher too. So these are guys he has in class. He sees around. He's, you know, my family goes to church with his family, and you know that he really cares about the guys in his team. And I'll never forget. Don't sleep on Coach Nelson as an athlete. Now, he was a really good badminton player in gym class. He'd be running me around. I'd get real competitive, and I'd be, you know, sweating during my next couple classes and stuff like that. Coach Nelson's a great guy.
Does this all hit you yet? What's going on in 6, 7 days?
I don't even know, man. Honestly, not really. It's kind of weird. You get so into the, you know, when you're playing games on the road and stuff like that, you get into, you know, we're just on a bus, we're in a hotel, it's kind of all a blur, but then when, you know, you're driving somewhere, you look up, you're like, oh, I'm 494, I've been, you know, doing this my whole life. It's a little different. It's kind of, I don't know, it's definitely unique.
Let's do the off-the-wall question here. What's the one thing you have to do before every game? What's the one Beau Allen ritual?
I don't know. I mean, I listen to the same playlist that I've kind of had for a while. I just keep adding to it. It's like 100 songs, something like that now. But I feel like that's not too. I don't really eat much on game day. I feel like that might surprise some people. I don't like to have a full stomach when I'm playing, so kind of don't really eat a whole lot on game day.
Last question: who was the poster on Beau Allen's bedroom wall? Who was the athlete that was the guy?
Oh man, I'm trying to think. I actually had a Bobby Orr picture growing up. I was a hockey player, but I was a huge fan of Brett Favre growing up. I was a Packers fan growing up. I love Brett Favre. I think he's the only jersey I've ever had. So Brett Favre, yeah.
It's been a lot of fun talking with you folks.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Wasn't Bobby Orr about like 10 years before your time?
That was a little bit before my time. That was my dad and my grandpa that kind of, you know, got me into Bobby Orr.
Very cool. I got a couple questions about your fellow defensive lineman. A lot to talk about. Great defensive line.
I'll gas him up all night, man.
Okay, who's the fastest guy on the defensive line?
Well, it kind of depends on who you ask.
I'm asking you.
Yeah. What's up, Sam? Well, me.
Okay.
Yeah, don't look so surprised, man. Okay. I'm the fastest guy on the defensive line.
You're faster than Brendan Graham, faster than Vinny Carey?
Absolutely.
Okay, who's...
Go ask them that, see what they say.
Okay, I'll get back over there.
I'm the strongest, best looking, funniest, most charismatic as well. So.
Okay, if I make it...
Yeah, exactly.
If I make you pick somebody else, say, for strongest, who would you pick?
For strongest, probably Flesh.
Okay.
Fletcher. Yeah.
Very cool. How about who's the toughest?
That's tough, man. We got a lot of tough guys.
Yeah.
You know, I think BG is really tough.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. How about the most technical in terms of being a pass rusher?
Am I not? This is not including
You may use yourself, but
because I already declare myself as the fastest, toughest,
as everything as swoops behind you now.
Oh, swoop! What's up, man? Welcome to Minnesota. How's the flight in?
That
was an eagle pun.
That was beautiful. Yeah. Well, if you're the most technical guy, what's the secret to your technique then?
Honestly, though, I do think I am. I pride myself on being pretty technical.
Okay.
I think it's just kind of trying to focus on small details of, you know, technique, whether it's things like hand placement, your feet, like really small things that I just try to tune in on.
Very cool. Well, last question. This is zombie apocalypse situation?
Sorry, the fastest D lineman is Vinny. He's got an unbelievable get off. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse. I like where you're going with that.
Okay, cool. So we got zombie apocalypse, and it's you back-to-back with one defensive line teammate. Who you got and why?
I'm going to actually go with the dark horse pick here. I'm going to go with the D-line coach, and that's Philip Daniels, who's a 15-year NFL vet.
Yes.
He's a monster of a human being, and I feel like we're back-to-back. We could do some damage.
Yeah, he was a great player back there. Thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Hi, Jen from Philly. We've talked before. How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
I'm going to go visit your mom.
Oh, good luck.
What should I be asking your mom? Like, is there something that she should make me? Do I get to see your room? Like, how much is she going to let me go?
I don't know if you want to see my room, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, I'll give you full access to the room, the Allen house. You can open up the fridge like they do in cribs. You know, do whatever you got to do.
How much hair products did you bring out here? Because your hair is pretty.
Yeah, no, actually none. This is all natural, baby. Yeah.
What?
Congrats.
Yeah, shocking, right? I use the hotel shampoo and condition. That's the secret.
We just talked to Jalen. He said the best gift he got so far is the headphones.
Oh yeah,
What's the best gift you got so far?
I actually really like this windbreaker that we got. It's kind of cool. You got the number etching right here. I like it.
I like it. Who is the prettiest? We know Tom Brady, the prettiest guy on their team.
According to you.
Gronk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's the prettiest guy on this team?
Oh, we got a lot of good-looking dudes. Besides me, right? Yeah. I don't know.
Prettiest offense.
Rodney, maybe on offense?
Yeah.
Put me on the spot here. I don't know.
Okay.
Let me think about it. I'll get back to you on that.
All right. You're gonna win, right?
Yeah.
Tear them apart.
Absolutely.
Show America what we're about.
That's the plan.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Thank you, bud.
What family you guys got coming?
Well, my family's all here, so they're not really coming. But yeah, I got a lot of family in town. Some are coming to the game. Some are just actually at the game. Yeah, that's still kind of being decided. So I've been putting my family in like a battle royale type situation, and whoever comes out on top gets to go to the game.
Sorry. So what's it like to be returning here?
It's fun, man. It's a little surreal still. I don't know if it's necessarily sunk in yet. I think once we get closer to the game, it kind of will. But it's pretty wild.
Spend any time back around Minnesota at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna. My folks are actually out of town right now, they listed our house on Airbnb. I'm just joking. They're out of town. They get back in town tomorrow. So once they get back in, I'll go over and see them.
Just so happen to be they'd be out of town, right?
Yeah, they've been. Well, I was saying earlier, they're living their best life. They were up for the NFC Championship game, and then went on vacation that they've been planning forever, and now they're coming back here for the Super Bowl.
So making on you being in the Super Bowl.
What's up? No, they were. They just I don't know. They're empty nesters now, so they're just living their dream.
Teammates hitting you up for like what spots to go to?
I was saying I feel a little bit like a Minnesota tour guide. So I've been spouting off fun facts about Prince and Bob Dylan, and talking about Juicy Lucy, stuff like that.
So what are the top spots for you?
Well, actually, we went to dinner at the Butcher and the Boar over on Hennepin last night. It was really good. Love that place.
So they actually let you in to a restaurant?
They let me in. Yeah.
Oh.
How about that? Yeah.
What did you think about everything that went on with the Vikings fans?
I don't know, man. Obviously, I don't really know much of that. I was busy playing the game, so I didn't see all that stuff. But I love our fans. I think that they provided us with a great atmosphere on the NFC championship game. I think it's a shame that a couple, what's up, Mike? How you doing, man? I think it's a shame that obviously there were some tough interactions with fans and stuff like that. I don't think that's a representation of our entire fan base at all, though.
Your family having everybody over at your house at any point, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I kind of had to temper my family a little bit, just because I got a game to play and I'm trying to stay focused and stuff like that. So I think we'll have a small little get together at some point. I honestly haven't really figured it out yet.
Hearing from a lot of high school classmates and stuff.
Yeah. Hearing from some people I haven't heard from in a while, but it's all in good fun. It's kind of how it goes.
How many tickets do you have to buy?
I don't even want to tell you, man. It's a work in progress. Yeah, I had to get a lot of tickets and still kind of trying to figure it all out, But hopefully, it's a good problem to have.
So, do any teammates not use their allotment?
No, everyone. It's a Super Bowl, man. Right. Everyone's using their tickets and doing, everyone's using their tickets.
So you would have to go out on the regular market to get extra tickets.
Right.
Oof,
yeah. I got to provide for I want my family to come see the game. I don't, not necessarily in my entire family, but we'll see. I don't know. I was joking earlier. They've all been battling it out to see who gets the tickets. We'll see who the last man standing is.
Did you grow up a Vikings fan, Beau?
No, so I kind of went through this all last week. When we played the Vikings. But I grew up a Packers fan actually. I was a huge fan of Brett Favre, and my mom's family's from Wisconsin, so they kind of adopted me into the Packers. Root for the Packers. I love Brett Favre, obviously, and then my dad is from Minnesota, so we kind of had a Vikings-Packers rivalry.
So last week was a little easier for you that way?
Yeah, no. I said this last week. There was no one supporting the Vikings from the Allen family last year. Not even close.
You're a Badger and a Packer guy. How was your welcome back? People still welcome you back to the state?
I guess, especially after the game last week. It feels really good to get back, man. man. It's been, every time I come back to Minnesota, I feel like it's been too long. So, you know, I love it back here. I love Minnesota. I love Minneapolis, and it's cool to be in this kind of situation.
And your high school recruiting was a part of the whirlwind with Brewster and the helicopter, right?
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you see a helicopter?
I honestly have never gone on the record to comment on this, but so yeah, this is an exclusive scoop for you. It was, I think I remember at the time that we were playing Wayzata in Minnetonka, and it was just kind of a distraction, man. I remember talking to some other guys. I was like, "What is going on? Like, there's a helicopter coming in, like, you know." But it was. I mean, it was cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, you're kind of stoked about it as a high school kid, but at the same time, it's like, yo, man, we're playing a game. You know, like,
don't take away from you.
Yeah, like, don't steal my shine, man.
And then what was the recruitment like with Wisconsin?
I'm trying to think, man. It's been a while since I've really thought about this kind of thing. It was funny because we were actually practicing at, we're practicing at Minnesota's facilities all week and stuff like that. So appreciate that hospitality, but it's just, you know, it's kind of weird being a Badger guy and practicing there. But no, I can't even remember, man. I think I committed to Wisconsin my senior year in like December, something like that. But I've had kind of strong Wisconsin ties. My mom and my uncle played football there. My grandpa, I've had a lot of aunts and uncles go there. My younger sister goes to school there now. So
at least you have to see the axe when you show up to the University of Minnesota facilities.
That's a good feeling. Yeah, the axe is safe and secure. Can't brand where it belongs.
Where did you